Hey everyone, are you having a bit of issues around creating ad campaigns and coming up with creative content that will actually get you some leads? Or maybe you're trying to piece together some other content, whether it's some kind of advertising, whether you're doing it online or whether you're doing sort of like DL flyers perhaps, or something along those lines, and you're just having trouble piecing together something creative that's going to speak to your target audience. Well, I've got a simple 3-step process that I wanted to share with you today, and it's really just about the main sections that we've got a headline. We talk about some 3 main pain points that your clients, potential clients, are possibly having, and then we offer them a solution, of course, right? So some of you may be missing some of these key elements, and you know what, it's all about the ingredients that you put in so that you can bake your cake, right? So what I wanted to go through with you today is some of the simple ways that you're able to piece together your ad so that you can get some clicks through the ads that you're piecing together, and be able to connect, because essentially at the end of the day, if you're not able to connect with your audience, that's where the issues are, because people are skimming through, and as we know, we see so many ads thrown at us on a day-to-day basis that unless it really sticks out and actually speaks to who you're trying to target, it's pretty much going to get flicked over. So it's about really connecting. So if you follow this simple formula, you should be able to do that. So what most people do is they think about, okay, so what kind of a headline can I give it? What sort of content can I piece together, and then offer some sort of solution? I want to show you how to reverse engineer that process today. So what we essentially do is we start off with the bottom here, and that's the solution. So for the purpose of this exercise, let's pretend I'm a financial planner and my target of who I'm trying to get in the door to respond to my ad is actually the young tradies, because you know what, I know that the young tradies are living for today and they're not essentially putting money aside to save for their future. They may be self-employed in some regards, some of them, and they're not really putting that superannuation aside that we know is really important. So what are we going to do? Well, the solution we're going to offer them, so like I said, we're reverse engineering, so we'll start at the bottom. So the solution that we're going to offer them today, and I've pre-written these just to save you watching me write. Solution is how to party and still have future security. Because essentially these guys don't want to give up what they're doing. They're loving life at the moment. They're getting some great income, and you know what? They want to party. They want to have it all. And to tell them to put money aside and not do any of that would be pretty much something that I want to hear about. So it's how do we make this enticing enough for them to actually want to listen, right? So I've been thinking about the 3 main pain points that they're suffering from at this very moment. So okay, they're having fun, but if we start talking to them and educating them about ways that they can put super aside and still be able to do a lot of that stuff, that's where you start to flesh out this main body of your content, right? So we talk about the 3 main points. So after doing a little bit of research and understanding what some of these guys are experiencing, I've come up with, they've probably got they have lack of knowledge of superannuation, so they're probably not truly understanding what superannuation is about, how it all works. So that would be a pain point number 1. Second one would be something about, they probably have no clue how much they actually need to set aside so that they can have a secure future and be able to retire at a comfortable age and then live life comfortably thereafter. So it's about educating them on that. And you know, a lot of them are probably thinking, you know what, I'm too young. I don't need to worry about that. I've got all the time in the world to be putting some money aside. But as you and I know, most people don't end up doing that. And it's always, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll put it tomorrow. And they just keep putting it off and off and off until essentially they get to a point where it's like, oh crap, well, what am I supposed to live off when I get to retirement age? Which, as we know, keeps getting pushed out. But anyway, that's another story. So once you've got those 3 main pain points, and I say 3 because you really need to connect with people on those 3 different levels, because if it's just one, it's kind of diluted and it's not enough to get them over the line to pick up the phone or to download something you're offering. So it's really about those 3 things, And they're just the pain points that I've just nutted out in point form, but obviously you would need to flesh that content out. And then we want to come up with a kind of a sexy headline, I suppose. And I mean, financial apprenticeships is probably too short. I couldn't fit it all in there. But essentially what I'd want to piece out is something along the lines of like financial apprenticeships for young tradies, so they don't pawn their income on a brand new Hilux, sports betting, and possibly alcohol. We want to show them that these are all things we know and understand that that's what they're passionate about at this point in their lives. And yes, you can still have that, but let me show you ways that you can still put aside some money so that at the end of the day, you can still party and have a secure future. So that's the 3-step process. And like I say, I like to reverse engineer it. So I hope that was helpful. And you know what? I'll hopefully be making more videos like this that I hope are able to help you along the way. If you do get stuck, please feel free to reach out. Speak soon.